YouTube vinyl community. Mark My here. Um, Doing another vinyl finds here. Gonna preface it by saying got some bad news this week. Actually, last couple weeks. There's a store here. You probably heard me talk about it many times. Called Record Theater. Last week, the founder of Record Theater, he passed away. Now we're talking about mid 70s that they started Record Theater, and its heyday in the late 70s, early 80s, early to mid 80s, we'll say. There were 12 locations in Western New York. We're now down to 2. Again, he passed away last week, and so now we're down to 1. Apparently, the one that I go to most frequently is near a college, and I mean that's why he liked it. He liked it because the college kids would go there. Fortunately, though, it really didn't do very well. And on occasion, the store manager would say, "Hey, we're losing profits here. We're running low," and he would cough up out of his own pocket infusion of cash to keep it going. And now that he has passed away, management decided that's it. They were gonna sell off everything. Big, 2 days 30% off, 2 days, another 2 days 40% off, and starting tomorrow there's going to be 50% off everything in the store. The funny thing is, I tried to stop yesterday and today. Excuse me. Tried to stop yesterday and today, and the parking lot was just so packed that I couldn't even find a spot to park, so I just came home. And I hate that because 95% of those people that are taking up all those parking spots these last couple days that have not been there previously are probably just going to turn around and sell it on eBay. It's a real shame, but that's the way it goes, I guess. So I do have some things that I picked up there earlier in the week before they made the announcement that they were closing. So I'm going to show that. Also some stuff I got on Amazon.com. And then I stopped on my way home today. Like I said, I was going to stop there and get some stuff at Record Theater. Instead, I stopped at Savers. So I got that I'm going to show too. Alright, so here we go. First one, I have almost all these songs on different records. But I don't actually have Chet Baker Sings, so I decided I was going to buy Chet Baker Sings. The reason I bought it, like I said, I have all the songs, but I kind of like the blue vinyl. It's kind of nice. So I decided to go ahead and do that. Downside, this vendor through Amazon.com must obviously be a schmuck, because on every single one of the albums, there is this horrible sticker on the back. Alright. It has my name on it, and it has a couple of barcodes. I don't understand. Why would anybody selling a record, vinyl record, selling anything, I don't care what it is, throw a ugly, stupid sticker on the back like that? Alright. There I go. I got it out of my system. Thank you. Alright, moving on. From the same vendor, I bought Blues Moods, Blue Mitchell. I went through, I can't tell you how many cassette tapes of this. I have it on CD. This is the first time I have it on vinyl. It has that stupid sticker on it. But, other than that, it's great. Haven't listened to it yet. Still sealed. Next, someone on YouTube vinyl community post Judah Hip, and I had never ever heard of this person before. But I found this one. It's Judah Hip with Zoot Sims. I did go out and I listened to a whole bunch of stuff on Amazon once someone posted it, and I was like, oh, all right, I like that. I can get into that. And that's how I ended up finding this. Again, I can't complain too much. All three of these, with their stupid stickers, all three of them were under 11 bucks, we'll say. One of them was 10 something, the other two were 9 something. So that's why I'm not complaining too much. Although I do wish they didn't put that stupid sticker on there. Alright. So, then I, again, before they announced they were closing, before they announced that they were having this big liquidation sale, I stopped off and found some stuff over at Record Theater. One of them, and it was a little bit pricey, more than I would pay for a used record generally, but it is still sealed. Art Farmer on the Road. And this is on, again, this is one of the original jazz classics. It's obviously from remastered at Fantasy Studios originally on Contemporary record label. Again, sealed, 15 bucks. Like I said, that's usually more than I pay for a used record, but because it was sealed, I technically not a used record. Alright, moving on. I found The Soul of Eddie Harris. This one was $4.99. That's more my speed. This is on Upfront Records, and it features the awesome tune Exodus on there. And it's in good shape. In one of these beautiful plastic sleeves. Has a nice paper liner in it and everything. So, absolutely. Then another one I got for $2.99, and when I really stop and think about it, I paid $1.50 because it's actually a 2-record set. This is the Essential Lena Horne featuring Gabor Szabo. Gabor Szabo. It's a hard name to say. I'm sorry, buddy. I actually do have the record that has Lena Horne and Gabor. Anyway, but just looking at this, it has some additional material here. Plus, there's another record that is basically just Lena Horne without him. But if you don't know who Gabor Szabo is, he's a great guitar player, and he's got a horrible name though. I do have another record by him called Jazz Raga, and that features him playing the oh gosh, now I won't be able to remember it now. The sitar, and that's kind of interesting as well. So there's that. Then I got another one, $2.99. This one is Stanley Turrentine Inflate. It's a, let me see here, 1980 Elektra Records. So it's not exactly all the great jazz that he's known for. It's probably a little bit of a fusion mix kind of to it. Has Cedar Walton on here, George DeVivier, Marcus Miller, whole bunch of people, Jesus. French horn players, flute players, all kinds of stuff. But Earl Gardner, yeah, is on here too. I noticed that. So that's a good mix of people. Then I got a Solid State, and this one was $8.99. But this is someone that I just recently fell in love with. Really, I bought another record of his, brand new sealed, and I loved it. And I thought, okay, I'll get this one. This is it's a gatefold, but it's only one record, and this is actually on, like I said, Solid State. A Man and a Woman, Johnny Lytle. And Johnny Lytle is a, if you're not familiar with him, he's a great vibraphone player. So this ought to be awesome. And that finishes up my Record Theater finds. So now, like I said, I stopped today at Savers. And these are $1.99 each. There's a couple of them here that I was like, I don't know. But for that price, I thought, what the heck. Phase 4, Magnificent Piano of Ronny Aldridge. And this features strings of the Festival Orchestra. And I believe I actually have this record, but it has a different cover. So it must be like a reissue or a re-release at some point. So that's the only reason I got it. And I was hemming and hawing about it, but I'm like, all right, it's got a different cover, so I'll get it. Again, these are gatefold. I do like these because they're very nice, shiny, glossy, great material that they packed them in. I've yet to see one that looks like it's been through a battle. They just come out real nice. And Oak Light in his orchestra. This is on Command Records, of course. Let's Dance Bossa Nova. And this one I didn't have to think about at all. As soon as I saw it, I was like, yes! Because I love Command. And this is one that I don't have. So, alright. Next, and this one I kind of hemmed and hawed about a little bit. I have another one of the Columbia Records, and it's a different toothpaste. I can't remember. Pearl Drops or something, I think it is. But this one is Colgate. And I love these advertising pieces. Of course, it's a compilation. It's got Johnny Cash, Tony Bennett, Les Elgart. Let me see who else we got here. Andre Castellanets, the Flower Drum song. We got Marty Robbins here, Stonewall Jackson, Ken Griffin, and Johnny Mathis. Oh, a Dave Brubeck tune on here. Wow. Frankie Yankovic. But that's the reason I get it, though, is that advertising piece. I think that adds a little something. It's kind of neat. Who would think of advertising on a CD or something like that these days? I mean, they don't do that, so it's kind of cool. Next one is Piano in the Night by Carmen Cavallero and his orchestra. And this is on Vocalion. And it's in great shape. I mean, all the seams look awesome, and the vinyl is nice too, so take a listen to that later. And the last one, but not least, this one I was definitely hemming and hawing about. As you can see, it's got a little split there on the seam. That's kind of, for $1.99, I wish it wouldn't have that split. But this is Ralph Martiri and his All-Starr Men, Big Band Man, and this is on Mercury. I mean, it's nice and clean. It's a shame that it's got a bit of that seam wear there. Alright, and that takes care of today's finds. I'm going to finish up with a little bit of story here. We had two dogs. We had a German Shepherd Norwegian Elkhound mix, and we also had a boxer. And the Elkhound mix is 10 years old, getting to be an old man. The boxer, unfortunately, also 10 years old, and that's pretty close to their life expectancy. Sure enough, at Christmas time, she passed away on us. So, since then, we've had just the Elkhound Shepherd mix, and he seems to be doing pretty well, but he's getting a little sluggish, and a couple of occasions you find him, he's sleeping, he's crying while he's sleeping. Took him to the vet. Vet says he's in great shape. He's probably just missing his lifelong partner of 10 years, right? So over the weekend we decided we were going to go out and get another senior dog, someone about his speed. Okay, so we go and look. Well, a lot of them, the older dogs, they don't want to be with other dogs. They don't get along with cats, stuff. So, but we ended up finding another German Shepherd, and she's younger, but she is sort of calm. She's a little bit shy and timid around people. So we thought she'd be a good match, even though she's only 2 years old. We bring her home. She falls in love with him. She falls in love with us, and suddenly she is the spunkiest little thing you've ever seen. You probably saw her. She interrupted me here on 2 occasions. She's just a ball of fire, and we love her. Her name is Marie. Our other dog, German Shepherd Alcon Mix, his name is Killian, after the Irish beer. And they seem to be getting along great. She's settled down now. She's laying next to me here. I'm going to see if you could get a peek. There she is. Alright, everybody. Have a good one. See you next time.